Hey everyone! Let's go ahead and jump right into this, shall we? Because I'm late as fuck. Not my fault either. Let me just say something real quick. Fuck Microsoft. There. So yeah, they forced some humongous updates to be downloaded on my PC last minute. To the point where it like freezes up your PC and you can't almost do anything until you install them. And then they broke the PC. I couldn't use my mouse. I had to try to, like, shit was breaking. I couldn't do anything for so long. I had to restart the PC like 2 or 3 times. Hey everyone. I had to restart the PC a bunch of times, and it still didn't want to work, so I had to do a system restore. And eventually the fuck is that about? Yeah, I had to do a system restore, and then I did. And then that like froze up the computer for like almost an hour. So I should have started streaming about 2 hours ago. And I'm barely starting now thanks to all that crap. Because my PC has just now decided to finally start working. So fuck Microsoft and its forced updates for Windows. And kiss the fattest part of my ass, which is all of it. And yeah, now that public service announcement is out of the way, because they wasted my fucking time with all that, let's get going. I think it's load game, right? Yeah. Yeah, now we're on chapter 15. Chapter 15, End of the Road. Call Umbra and tour the world at your leisure. You might even find some new treasures buried right under your nose. That's it. So the game's just literally telling you, yeah, chapter 15 is just the post-game open world, which adds a few new quests and all that stuff, but you're pretty much just wandering around aimlessly now. Story's over. So when I first heard there was 15 chapters, I thought, wow, okay, so the story's fit now? The story ends on chapter 14. 15 is just, it's literally just free roam. It's just like, yeah, just kind of do the last few post-game dungeons. Oh, right, I better open that guide up before I need it later, because I will. We won't be doing all the post-game dungeons, because they're like deep dungeons. I'll explain as we get there, but it's nothing entertaining to watch at all, in the least, to be honest. And it's super grindy. Cause I already said it. It's like Deep Dungeon in FF14 that for like a shit ton of them. They're not all. One of them is 100 floors, by the way, but the rest are shorter. But it's still a huge grind that doesn't add anything to the story or anything exciting at all. It's just a nice little extra end game challenge, really, or post game challenge, and nothing else. But there's a few other post-game exclusive things that I did want to demonstrate real quick. One of them slightly relates to that quest, but luckily you don't actually have to complete it. Anyway, let me open up the guide real quick, so I can see where the hell they are. Chapter 15, End of the Road. Damn. So what do we start with? We must be in the rest area right outside the Citadel, right? Damn it. Yeah, we are. That's where I last saved. Okay, there's that one. There's one particular quest that leads to the final... Yeah, I guess you could say final... I don't know what to call it, honestly. I was gonna say the final normal post-game dungeon. No, it's not even a normal... It's not even like Deep Dungeon or any of the other dungeons we've done. It's literally one giant jump quest or jump puzzle. Like, think of, the Leap of Faith and the Gold Saucer in FF14. It's that. But it's like, even if you do it perfectly, never make any mistakes, the whole dungeon, which is nothing but jump puzzles, it's just a giant jump puzzle, can take up to 30 to 35 minutes at a regular pace without making a single mistake. And there's no way you won't make mistakes if it's like your first time through. So, or even your second time through if you haven't been practicing it like me, because why would I? A lot of people absolutely hate it. I don't mind it, because I like jump puzzles. But even for me, following a guide on YouTube, it still took numerous tries to get all the treasures I wanted from it and to get through it. Like, I still made a lot of mistakes is what I'm saying. So I was in there for 2 hours. I'm not spending 2 hours of the stream doing a jump puzzle dungeon, so we're not doing that. Pitios Ruins it's called. We're not doing that shit. Until post-marathon content. Shit that I skip out on like that, I'm saving for post-marathon content once we're done with Endwalker, basically. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay, where does this one start? Okay. I know where to go now. Let's do it. God, dude! It's like, I'm pushing X, it says push X to stay. For some paw, I've done that the last 2 times. So we're going to pass Lucis. Might get a couple phone calls here. After I show the regular post-game content, I'll do the 2 DLC episodes we still have to do. Technically there's 3, but one of them is a multiplayer DLC called Comrades, which is actually now a separate game you have to download outside of this game. And it takes a while, it's big. It could take like an hour, at least, probably, to download. Maybe? At least with my internet speed, anyway. And that's something else I already stated is going to be post-marathon content. There it is. Into Unknown Frontiers. Oh, we don't get the usual phone call conversation for it first, though. Because I already have all the parts. So it just auto-completes it the minute I spawn here. Great. So much for the conversations. Well. Yeah, so if you go by Cindy's garage, she'll like... I think she calls you as you pass by Hammerhead or something? She tells you she's got like an idea for upgrading the Regalia again. She tells you to go collect some parts from Imperial bases. The thing is, we already have those parts from those Imperial bases, the last part being from this base over here, which we did. It's the one where Caglio and that other dumbass from the Imperial Army tried to kill us. They ambushed us and sent wave after wave of their own troops to their own death. And failed horribly. And then fucked off. They gave up and left after that, and they thought they were going to win. I did that during the main story when I came here for... I think I was looking for behemoth meat, wasn't I? For that stupid cup of noodles right after episode Gladio. And I did that one. But if you hadn't done it, she'll ask you to go do that so you can get a Magitech core. That's what I got from as a reward for this base right here. It's Imperial base. And the Magitech core, along with 2 other things I'd already gotten, or just because it's New Game Plus I already have them, it counts I have them. She asks you for those, and then she can upgrade the Regalia again. But that'll be for a little bit later. Because it ties into this one. Well, I'm tying it in. You don't have to. I'm tying it into this quest right here. The one we accepted when we first came back to Lucis from Altissia. But before I even do that, I did all the other side quests, right? Yes. We're going here. Return to car. Oh. Car was way over here. Holy shit. When I returned to car from here, I thought we were just going to be taken to the little parking lot. Whatever, it doesn't matter. See how new quests just spawned? There's one there, and there's one there. That one is the one that leads to Pitios Ruins. Which, let me not get ahead of myself. I will show the beginning of it, just so you can see what I'm talking about, but we're not going to do it. Like I said, it's going to be post-marathon content.
We need to replenish our supply of curatives.
Gotcha.
Let's hit up the shop.
Yeah, let's do it.
You remember this old bag? Or, I mean,
does not.
I mean this nice old lady that I just randomly talked to during the story. She's got something for us.
Well met, Prince Noctis. I've heard all about you. You and your exploits. I think it's time you took the next step. Don't you?
What next step?
Well, my boy, let me explain. I look after 8 seals. Seals that help protect this kingdom. Maybe you've seen them in your toing and froing. Strange doors tucked away in caves and ruins. This here is the key that opens them all. Beyond each door lurks a terrible evil. One that not even our most seasoned hunters dared to take on. But you're more than that now. That's right. You have the power of kings flowing through your veins. You're the only one I'd trust this key to. No one else.
Menace beneath Lucis. Vanquish the slumbering menaces. Multiple side quest objectives have been added to your docket. I was checking on my stream because Streamlabs OBS did something funky and I need to make sure I was still alive. Yeah, I'm good. Sealbreaker's key. You remember all those locked doors that look really fancy that we kept finding? We found the first one at the very beginning of the game when we got done with the first dungeon, Cicatrix Ruins. Yeah, this key unlocks those doors. It was here the whole time.
You boys be careful now. I want to see you all back here, alive and in one piece.
The little bit of story attached to this, there are ancient evil demons that nobody could defeat, sealed within those ruins at the bottom of each one, which again, each one is several floors of just non-stop battles. And let's see, what's the first one he shows? Cicatrix is 20 floors, and the boss at the end is Lakmu Flan, so just a special flan. What's this one? Greyshire Glacial Grotto, the ice one, has 30 floors. Kango's the boss. Fosia Hollow is 20 floors. The boss is Chandravarma. It's an Iron Giant type enemy. Darl Caverns, 30 floors. Mahanaga, another one of those Naga snake creature things. Baluv Mines, 20 floors. Psychomancer, it's obviously a necromancer type enemy. Staylift Grove is 100 floors. That's the one that can take a couple hours, even with the Magitech exosuits, which I used last time to speed it up. I would just change, whenever the 30 minutes of invincibility would run out, I would literally just go into my system settings and change the time, move the time forward to another day. So it would automatically completely recharge the Magitech exosuit, so it's ready for another 30 minutes of invincibility. Just so I could kill everything fast as hell, because I didn't care for this monotonous grind my first playthrough, and I will do that again in the post-marathon content when I do this again, just to show it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so I did that, and then the boss there was, I can't even pronounce that, Mikton Katsahawi, I don't know. Crestholm Channels has 30 floors, the boss is Manxum, some dragon type enemy. Castlemark Tower, yes, gotta go back there again. Luckily you don't have to do the cube puzzle, you just have to go to the basement underneath, and the door was there. That one's 60 floors. The boss is Bill Rost. Don't know what that is. I'm looking at it, I don't know what the hell that is. And that's pretty much it. And so you come back here, you talk to her, and she just tells you King Regis, Noctis' dad, had promised to find a way to keep those demons sealed, those monsters that you killed, basically, since no one could find a way to kill them because they were OP in the lore, of course. They're overpowered or whatever. Nobody found a way to kill them. Seal them away until he could find a way to kill them and vanquish them from Lucis forever, so they would never threaten anyone ever again. But he couldn't. He couldn't find a way. And then you did it. You succeeded where your father failed. So she praises you for that and says thank you for finally ridding all of the kingdom of Lucis from this menace. Hence the quest name, Menace Beneath Lucis. Yeah, this. They'll have different level recommendations too. Awesome Mark isn't even the 100 floor one, and it's the highest level recommendation, 99. Jesus. But, I just had to accept the quest. At least accept it. In order to get all the rewards for this quest, Let Sleeping Mountains Lie. You'll find out soon why that is. Because we're going there next. But first... No, yeah, we'll save this for later because it makes more sense. Okay, yeah, we'll come back to this quest in a bit so I can demonstrate something else. Although I don't think... That's not what I think it is. That's a different... Never mind, we can go there now. That's not what I think it is. I know what that is now. We can go get that now, it doesn't matter. This is another side quest that... I guess I could do it, but it's just another small grind. It's just defeating really strong... like mini super bosses. I guess you could consider them super bosses too, I suppose. One after another. They're not hunts. They're just side quests accepted from this one guy in the town.
Not much.
And
to
every
look
time
at.
At
you
least we can buy weapons here.
every time you defeat one of these little like mini super bosses, you get an item that he uses to upgrade or give you like a much stronger weapon or something for each character. Again, it's just post-game challenges, just to test your skills as a player for those who are really passionate about this game and you know, leveled up their characters and everything, and want to try hardy challenges. It's just post-game content like any other Final Fantasy game that is, you know, has some thought and effort put into it. Which, yeah, this game did. It has a lot, and it is a good game, and I do like it. But on the technical side, that's where their shortcomings are. That's where they didn't put, you know, that's where their budget and time ran out, basically, was when it came to little things like bugs and glitches. We've seen way too many of those, and I'm just, like, shaking my head and thinking, God, this is embarrassing. I've said that numerous times. But at least the game doesn't lack for content. You gotta give credit where it's due. It does have content for hardcore players. Well, for anyone, really. But the post-game content is mostly for hardcore players who just crave bigger and bigger challenges. So I'll accept the quest, and that's it, because it's just, again, the mini super bosses, there's not much added there in terms of story. It's just a side quest and nothing else. The one I just accepted just now had more lore and had more main story lore, talking about how King Regis had promised to get rid of those monsters, but then didn't, and then you did, and yada yada. This one has like nothing to do with the main story, I think.
At last, a skilled hunter, worthy of my trade. I'm Randolph the Smithy. Bet you've heard my name. I make legends of men, forging them in my furnace.
How do you do that?
By making weapons like you've never seen. Weapons fit to be wielded by the hands that will shape the world. What say you? Are you man enough?
Let's find out. What do I do?
Bring me what I need. My creations require rare ores and wood, the finest around. I'm not like other smithies. Don't you ever lump me with them.
Old guy's a character, huh?
He has an uncommon zeal for his craft.
You think he's the real deal, though? Maybe. Guess we're gonna find out.
Restaurants got updated with new hunts, of course. The ones I still couldn't... Yeah, let me check and see if this is one of them, but... They added the rest of the hunts that I couldn't do before beating the game.
Welcome. Some refreshments.
See?
Recently, these beasts have been prowling about.
I was rank 8 before I finished the game, but I still couldn't do these. They just wouldn't spawn. They're post-game only, no matter what. Oh, and these have nothing to do with the side quest I just accepted. All the monsters from that old man that we just talked to, his side quests have nothing to do with these hunts, so you can't double them up. They're totally different enemies, completely.
Thank you.
So yeah, now I can do the
Please
rest.
come again.
The rest of the rank 8 hunts, and level up to rank 9, and do those hunts, and then get to rank 10, which is the max rank. Which I don't think there's any hunts for rank 10. If there are, they're, again, like mini super bosses at that point. But luckily, there's no rank requirement for what's considered to be the final and like ultimate hunt, officially. Like an official hunt, okay? Doesn't mean it's the strongest super boss in the game. And that we can actually go do right now, which is what I'm gonna do. I just made a pit stop here for that quest, just to demonstrate it a little. Let's see. Yep. The final ultimate official hunt is related to this side quest that we accepted a long time ago. They said they've been feeling earthquakes or something. Cindy calls you. You go to the garage. He gives you more details and tells you that Dave's been looking into it. He's at the restaurant over here in Longwest waiting for you.
Hey, want to hit up the crow's nest?
If you wish to put on weight,
Whew.
certainly.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
Didn't even pick it
I
up.
see your hunter's instincts brought you all back here. Mine are telling me there's something real shady about these shakes. Got all my hunters foraged in the field for clues as we speak. Even enlisted the help of a fella from Galden. Name's Dino, real upright fella. Said he found himself a suspect spot. Y'all mind going to check it out for me?
Friends made during the journey have caught wind of the incident and gathered at the Longwest rest area. 14 of a possible 14. We found all the friends. Only possible if you do this in Chapter 15, after you beat the game. You can't have all 14 friends here if you do it before that. You'll see why in a second. Oh, and they're not all here, by the way. Some of them actually just left notes. Reserved Meldacio Hunter Headquarters. I think we talked to him last because he lets us leave. Dino, what are you doing, buddy? You,
Well, if it isn't Inch Prey Octus Nay. Dave probably told you, but, I'm out here reporting on the earthquake. Since we're on good terms, let me share a little scoop. Word on the street is that the crag itself is the key. That, Crown City chick, Monica? Yeah, well, she's following up on the lead at Longwith for me.
I speak to Monica, but are you and this lady okay over here? She looks a little uncomfortable over there.
Well, I guess my cover's blown. I didn't come here to cook. I came here as an informant. Thought about picking up some ingredients while I was in the area, but now's not really the time for grocery shopping. If the quakes shake the key and our ship stops sailing, our restaurant's sunk. We need to solve this now.
Hi, but are you two okay over here? Like, it looks like he's making you rather uncomfortable. Like, Dino's looking for, a little... Yeah, that, and you seem a little perturbed by it. I don't know. The fact that they don't address it is kind of odd. A little sussy to me, but... Dino, you leave that poor lady alone, alright? If she doesn't want anything to do with you, no means no, alright? Jesus. Fucking creep. Hey, Viv!
I see you boys are on the beat too. Not surprising, given the scale of this incident, if you will. My buddy Dino's been searching for a scoop. Sounds pretty dangerous. Think of how many copies we'll sell. And apparently there are some old legends about Longwith. Past myths back to haunt the present. People will eat it up.
Well, look what the Coral dragged in. You boys curious about these quakes too? As it were, I was going through some old biology docs and I stumbled upon something that might pique your interest. Longwith Peak. Oh, baby, this is monumental. I've got to check it out up close.
Trying to talk to... Dude.
Noctis, my boy, you seen it out there? These quakes have got the guppies scared out of their gills. Wonder if there's a new fish done set them all astir. Whatever it is causing these quakes, it's gotta be a real whopper. Either way, I'm gonna keep on fishing. And don't worry, if I get any good bites, you boys will be the first to know.
Deadeye is dead. Disguised farmers are celebrating the demise of the infamous behemoth who terrorized the region. The predator's insatiable appetite led it to wreak havoc on farms and ravage crops. This hunt followed several unsuccessful attempts by bands of hunters to put an end to the menace. The repeated failures had begun to create a crisis of confidence among beleaguered residents. But it was a different story as the hunters reported the beast felled by a team of 4 of their finest. No damage was done to the surrounding area.
That is some old news. We killed Deadeye a long ass time ago. That was like at the beginning of the game. But okay, then why did they do that? Why did the marker just disappear from the... Oh, it's because Noctis leaned over to the left.
We are Xenorus. For generations, we have supported the livelihood of
Okay, whatever. What an outdated news report. Sit, my boy.
How in tarnation's a man supposed to get any work done when his tools are flying off the shelves all willy-nilly? In all my years living on the outside, I ain't never felt anything like these earthquakes. Ain't good for nothing but giving me a backache. Tooey.
All these recent quakes are giving me the chills. Can't even boil a pot of water without worrying it's gonna spill all over the place. Only got a splash of stock left in the fridge. Like to run dry if these quakes don't quiet down soon.
Top 10 Sid. See, if you're catching on to... You might have caught on to it by now, but... These friends of ours are basically side quest NPCs that we did... Well, side quests for. If you don't do enough side quests for them, they won't be here for this. Because they won't be your friend. You have to become friendly with them by doing lots of side quests for them. As far as I know, you don't have to do every single side quest for them. I think for some of them you do. But not all of them. But you do have to do quite a bit of work for them.
We heard rumblings of an earthquake around here and came to check it out. It's a little too close to the capital for comfort. Normally, Jared's notebook has the answer, but it came up blank this time. Except for a weird legend about Longwife. Something about the mountain awakening every few centuries and making the earth shake by its rousing. That's the best I got.
Alright, thanks, Iris. Better than nothing.
Prince Noctis! Are you helping look for earthquakes? Well, guess what? I'm helping too! I started looking in Grandpa's notebook, and here's what I found. It said there's a legend about the mountain, and that's all he wrote. Oh, but you know what else? He drew a picture of a turtle. Not only was Grandpa smart, but he was a good drawer.
A mountain and a turtle. Where's this going?
If it isn't my favorite hunters. You looking into what's causing all these earthquakes? Everyone at the power plant's up in arms. They're all wondering if the meteor's got anything to do with them. The company's offering a bonus to anyone who can solve the mystery. So I figured I'd take up the cause and earn some extra gil.
Even though she was complaining she was taking too much work already, but okay. And who's this? Howdy, boys. So I heard you're investigating the recent tremors, and I wanted to wish you all good luck. If you could shake us of these shakes, me and my birds would be most grateful. We're rooting for you now. Your friend Wiz. The Chocobo caretaker.
Oh, come to investigate these earthquakes, have you? Very unsettling they are. A great disturbance in the earth I sense. Something outside the purview of the stars. Whence does all this energy flow? The answer you and I must together seek.
If you don't remember her, she's implied to be Dave's aunt, essentially. The Witch of the Woods from that one quest, Dave's final quest that took place just outside Merlewood. The sunlight over there freaking out. And look who it is! We just met her, but she's already here.
Well met, boys. All this commotion had me curious, so I came down from HQ to check it out. I see they weren't making a mountain out of a molehill. This one might even be too much for the hunters to surmount. Doesn't mean it isn't worth trying, though. And this old girl ain't about to let her boy Dave have all the fun.
That's Dave's mom. She's the one we just got the key for that other quest I literally just accepted a while ago at Meldacia. She's the one who gave us the key for those deep dungeons I was just talking about. You just have to accept the quest, and then she automatically becomes a friend and shows up here. Otherwise, she won't be here. But see, you can only accept that quest in Chapter 15, the post-game. So you have to beat the game first if you want all 14 people here for this. And this is a one-time thing. So your only chance to get all the rewards for this quest is to wait till Chapter 15, even though they allow you to do it before then. Just for this chick right here. The old lady. That's Dave's mom, essentially. And now you know they really are related. They're sisters. So she's the one who banished her. And told her she was like, because of the weird like witchcraft potions she was making, for whatever reason, banished her to be in the woods and not get any help from the hunters ever. Now she's on her own. But I guess, you know, they're talking things out now. They're sort of, you know, trying to make up, I guess, and catching up on old times. Dave, I just talked to your mother and your aunt. You got something for me, buddy? Nope. Okay, he doesn't. I guess Dave didn't. Well, Dave probably just gives you whatever his item is once you leave. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's this over here?
I could go for a cold one of these.
Where's the 14th? Oh, well, Dave, right? I don't think I counted him when I did my head count. Let me try again. So Dave is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's 14. I wasn't counting Dave. My bad. So some of the rewards I obviously couldn't get because I'm full. I have max amount of that item or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, get out of here. Oh, see, there's Dave's reward. A high potion. He doesn't say anything to you. I guess it's because he already talked to you out here before you went in there. Yeah, once you leave, everybody disperses and the restaurant goes back to normal.
Saw a Magitech trooper
So, the regular people are here again, the restaurant owner and everything. Like I said, one-time thing. Once you get the info, you can't make that happen again, so it's your only chance to get all the rewards. So now, where do you tell us to go? Where's the quest marker? Why doesn't it show up when I pull up the map? It's been doing this ever since we went into Insomnia. Look, it just shows it like this. Do I still have the icons turned off? Is that what? Motherfucker! Why was that one icon turned off and all the rest are fine? I never came in here and manually turned off the side quest icon. Why was it like this? Seems fucking weird, man. This game is so janky. I never did this. Alright, gonna turn that off and nothing else. Let's go. The game did that automatically, because I never did that. I look back through all my streams, I never once went in here and did that until just now. Why was it off? That's so fucking weird. Whatever. So,
ready to leave the road behind?
Born ready.
We kind of have to for this quest. What song did we leave off on? Aerith theme for FF7. That's right. Right before, appropriately enough, right before Luna died. So they're talking about, I think they're talking about this mountain right here. That's why the side quest marker's right there. So appropriate that this song started playing just before I went to the main scenario quest where Luna died. Fuck that fool.
Heads up. Demons.
It's daytime, fool. What do you mean? Are we gonna have to kill that guy? We probably are. Alright, we'll get rid of him. You're in the goddamn way. Oh great, another one showed up.
Yep, right, got it.
Wait, why do I have scuffed ass gear? No wonder you won't die. All my gear got changed. Actually, I'd like this to be my main weapon.
it's just me.
Absorb
I
them.
felt kind of bad taking those things down.
You're not alone.
Suck them
When
dry.
out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
And personally, I'd prefer the former.
Yeah, when you use the Ring of the Lucia, you literally drain the life from them so they can end up like this sometimes.
Most intriguing, Noct.
But they're mostly supposed to just disappear, so that's kind of nightmare fuel right there. That's not supposed to happen. But yeah, suck them dry of his life force. Anyway. What's up, you guys?
The cause of the quakes? I'm afraid I must direct you to Monica. I'm simply here to look out for Lady Iris and young Talcott. And that's all I have to say. Apologies for not being of help.
It's okay, Louisoix. You've done enough. You were great in the close of Bahamut storyline and everything. You're good. Of course I recognize his voice.
Good to see you, Prince Noctis. Dustin and I have been investigating the recent tremors in the region. I believe we've discovered the source of the quakes, a long-dormant creature called the Adamantus. The beast is far too dangerous for us to approach. If you decide to venture closer, do exercise caution.
Cover the mystery behind the mountain. Can't be that big, right? An Adamantus. I mean, I know they get big, but...
Whoa! What is that? Whoa! Oh no! No way, dude! That's a turtle!
Look at the size of it. It's freaking huge.
Jesus Christ. Well?
The odds are against us. Bring it on.
Flee from the moving mountain? Well, Gladia said bring it on, so I think we should fight. No, not this. I meant this. Let's take him out. We're gonna fight a mountain. That's right, this is the Adamantus for this game. Oh wait, wrong one. I meant Armiger Accelerator. Beat the shit out of its leg.
Target killed.
Duly noted.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Not with that attitude, it isn't.
We got 2 minutes. We gotta take these fuckers down. Oh crap, I'm out of MP. Ow. Oh, I can't use it! They're like, nah, you can't do it. Alright, then we'll do the next best thing. We're not gonna win. Can't see a goddamn thing. We dropped his ass. Deal a total of 120,000 damage? Why does that take me out of Armiger? What the hell? Well, now I'm not gonna be able to do it. Wait.
Gladio! No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Any last words? I'm starting to feel it.
This camera's ass. I can't see what I'm doing. Eight seconds. Why is the camera being so stupid? Camera sucks. We're out of time. I can't target it anymore. He retreated back into... Speak to Taka to join the hunt for the Adamantus.
Impeccable.
Complete.
I want to just flop onto a hotel bed. Cannonball for me. Camp's not gonna cut it tonight.
I always wondered what would happen if you tried to fight it the first time. Alright, good enough. Now I'll show y'all what's supposed to actually happen. What time is it? 2:24, 6? There's 3. Okay, so the most recent save is this one. Yeah. What you're actually supposed to do is actually just leave. I was wondering if you would die or something though. That's why I stayed to fight. But yeah. Phew. Oh, hey, even Lurkin. Didn't see you there. I was too busy fighting that gigantic Adamantus. Yeah, so I thought Adamantus were pretty big in Final Fantasy 13. You know, in 14, they're just a big turtle that's like maybe twice your size. In FF13, they're like giant dinosaurs. So I thought that was as big as they could get. No, the Adamantus in this game is literally that fucking mountain over there. It's gigantic. Let me show what you're actually supposed to do though. Because we missed out on some dialogue.
Brought y'all back here. Got all my name's Dino. Real upright fella.
I'll skip through this because we already saw all this.
Y'all mind going to check it out for me?
But yeah, hope you're having a good day, Aiden Lorcan. Sorry I didn't see you when you first came in. I was too focused on the Adamantus. Get this? No. Yeah, let me get the rewards again. I should have saved after this, but...
Well, I guess my cover's blown. Thought about picking... If the quake...
Well, since we're on that,
There we go.
I see you, my buddy, and apparently...
Did all this already, so just skipping through.
As it were, long white...
Dave, why is he so hard to talk to? Look, it won't... It keeps trying to check the sign behind him. There.
Noctis, wonder if there's... Either way,
Jank-ass game.
How in all my
you go.
different...
Holy shit, can't even only got a split.
We heard normally just something about the mount.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Noctis! I started... Oh, but you...
Grandpa Jared knew what he was talking about, didn't he?
If it isn't my favorite, everyone at the company's offering.
He drew a picture of a turtle underneath that mountain. He knew. There's that one.
Oh, very Wednesday.
Well met. I see they doesn't mean it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's everyone. Get the hell out of here.
We're here.
Ready to leave the road behind?
Born ready.
Oh, we're still playing the music from my last save. The music player's so weird the way it works. One last time for his ASMR voice.
The cause of the quakes.
I'm afraid I must direct you to Monica. I'm simply here to look out for Lady Iris and young Talcott. And that's all I have to say. Apologies for not being of help.
No problem, Louisoix. We're good.
Good to see you, Prince Noctis. Dustin and I have been investigating the recent tremors in the region. I believe we've discovered the source of the quakes, a long-dormant creature called the Adamantus. The beast is far too dangerous for us to approach. If you decide to venture closer, do exercise caution.
Can we handle this? Might want to think twice.
More important, to move fast.
Whoa! What is that? Whoa! Oh no! No way, dude! That's a turtle!
Look at the size of it.
Get back!
It's freaking huge.
Want some?
Talker killed. Duly noted.
This doesn't look too good.
Bring it on.
This is gonna take a while.
What? You worried?
You wish. Dude,
Bring
you
the
can't
fuck
be
out of here.
serious. Oh crap, you are!
That's not a beast. That's a mountain. Perhaps this is one hunt we should reconsider. Noct, do you seriously mean to do this?
Noct! Come on, man, not cool!
Well, I've heard of moving mountains. You taking one down? That's a twist.
A new Jurassic Park film, eh? Thing is fucking gigantic. Oh, I knew I was gonna crash into something from not looking where I was going.
It's a mountain again.
Reminds you just how tiny we are in the big picture. Tiny and short-lived, besides. Some mountains aren't meant to be climbed. Though with time, we might conquer it.
Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do, is run away. And then you hear that dialogue, which we didn't hear last time, so... The Ignis is like, alright, yeah. Some mountains aren't meant to be conquered, but with time, maybe. Maybe we can do it. Which is basically your cue to go level up and get stronger, do some other quests. I'm max level, so I can fight him and kill him now. But even if you're not, there is a way to kill him. And it is the fastest way, too, without, you know... I will demonstrate it because... Well, let me put it succinctly, that is this game's Yasmat. If you guys remember that from Final Fantasy XII? You remember how Yasmat had a shit ton of HP? Like, we had to accept the hunt for Yasmat to make Omega spawn, and then we went to go kill Omega first, and then we fought Yasmat, and he was like, how much was it? Like 5 million HP or something like that? Which in the original FF12 meant it would take like, it took me like 3 to 4 hours to defeat him, but with the remaster, the Zodiac Age or whatever the hell it's called, since you can break the damage cap on 10,000, with the right equipment and strategy, you could kill him within, how long did it take us? 30 to 45 minutes, right? It took us about 45 minutes to about an hour almost, and we killed him. We had Fran and a few others. So they brought that concept back with that Adamantus. It's a super boss that just... It's easier than Yasmat. It doesn't have like one-shot kills and like it doesn't hit too hard. Not as hard as Yasmat did. So it's easier to fight, but it's a war of attrition. It's a long battle because it has a fuck ton of HP. I can look it up real quick, but I'll look up in a minute. Just know it does have a shit ton of HP. And, yeah, it can take, I think I've seen the...
Now then, let's start from the top.
In YouTube videos, I think I've seen, where somebody actually fought it, like, the way I was fighting it just now. Like, hacking away at it with their sword and using Armiger and using everything at their disposal except for the way I think, the reasonable way that I think they meant for you to fight this thing. It took them an hour. I think an hour or two. So technically not as beefy as Yasmat from the original FF12, but still, it's an hour of just sitting there hacking away at it, so... Excuse me, that is a very, very long time to be fighting. Non-stop, if you ask me. Yeah, let me search the guide so I can see, I can give you guys the total right now on its HP. Actually, let me just go to the hunt. Yeah, the hunt index, that'll get me there faster. I wish this guy's guide was just a little bit more organized so it's easier to find things. It's really hard to find certain pages sometimes, but it's whatever. What the fuck is it? Hunts. Hammerhead. Should be at the bottom. Okay. Let Sleeping Mountains Lie. It has... Oh, this one has 5,624,400 HP. Again, I have to compare that to Yasmat and FF12, but because the combat system and battle mechanics are very different, it's like comparing an apple to an orange. Whether they have the same HP or not is kind of irrelevant when the battle system is very different, you know? So, yeah. You run away, or you fight in vain. There's no way you'll kill it in 3 minutes. Unless maybe the way I'm gonna demonstrate to kill it within a few minutes instead of an hour or two of fighting. Unless you can use that method the first time you see him. Maybe you can do it without even doing this hunt. I don't know. I'll have to reload that save file just to see. But, for now...
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
God damn it, Ignis. I wanted to run towards the back of the car and I couldn't. Into unknown frontiers. We're doing this first before we accept the hunt to take out the Adamantus. Let me save here. Make a separate save file. Hey, Cindy.
Well, ain't you a sight for sore eyes? What's that you got there?
Kinda hoping you could tell me.
Bet your britches I can. Y'all must have traveled around the world and back again if you managed to get your hands on one of those. Okay, give me a little alone time with the old girl. Once I install this baby in her, y'all ain't gonna recognize her.
Magitech core and the other parts we got.
Off you go now. I reckon you'll be seeing the world from a brand new point of view.
Well, to FF14 fans who did the crossover event, this should look very familiar now. Also, reset the time of day to 8 in the morning so you can really appreciate it. Beautiful, isn't it? It's the Regalia Type F. Regalia Type F. Also, real quick, because we never got a picture of Cindy by herself, I want to see if Prompto says anything during the ending sequence of the game, or next time I beat the game or something. Alright, you fuckers don't get in the way. You might comment on the car, though. Maybe not. There, see if that works. Remember, we had a picture of Aranea by herself, and Prompto said something. He was like, oh, this one? I see where you're coming from now. I want to see if he says anything about Cindy next time I beat the game. Anyway, let's take this for a spin, shall we? The Regalia Type F is equipped with flight capabilities. Press circle after achieving a certain velocity to take off. One sec. Start this up. Move the left stick up and down to adjust your altitude and course. When above a road, move the left stick down or hold X to begin your descent. If you fail to land, the game will be over. It's an instant game over if you crash and burn, obviously. Because it's instant fucking death, and your car gets destroyed, and you need your car. So yeah, you have to go into manual, of course. Obviously on autopilot, Ignisson's just going to take off. You got to do it yourself, you know? Give me 1 second. We'll demonstrate this. There we go. Okay, open this back up, and this, and this. Good to go. Audio's going through? Yeah. Alright. Let's do it!
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
This one, even without the Magitech generator from Altisha's Totemostro or whatever, you get infinite fuel regardless. The Magitech generator from that minigame, where you make the monsters fight each other and you bet on them with the medals, that is just to get infinite fuel with any other model of the Regalia, because you can still revert this to the other models. But this one always has infinite fuel no matter what, so you can fly around forever without fear of running out of fuel and crashing into the ground. Which way should we go? Let's head towards Insomnia. That looks like the straightest stretch of road. Do it, shall we? This music. Take off.
Whoa! This is awesome. Taking the high road.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh! Animation porn right there. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Damn straight. Not amazing. I think it's wonderful. I love looking at it. It's just, the design is so good. Like, it's so appealing to me. It's so slick, you know? Look at the interior, too. I won't crash into anything at this altitude, so I'm not worried about that. You can appreciate the interior. Blue is one of my favorite colors, so... yeah. Do you like it, Aiden? It's good shit, right? Look, it even has altitude meters and stuff. It actually has the instruments for an airplane. You can compare this to the Regalia Type G in FF14, and you'll see it's very accurate. The only difference is you don't get that top. You see how it's like a capsule that seals them inside? The sunroof or whatever? You don't get that in FF14. It stays topless the whole time, but... yes, topless. That's the wrong button. You know what sound effect I would have played. Anyway, let's go ahead and land this thing and go re-accept that hunt. Well, accept the hunt for the Adamantus. We're gonna be able to see it from a different point of view now. Which is why I wanted to unlock this first. Okay, I might fuck this up and we might die. You gotta land it like an actual plane. So, you have to line up as a road. It's gotta be mostly straight, as far as I know. The Regalia Type F has begun its descent. Use the left stick to lower your altitude in a light? Is that a typo? Okay, this looks straight enough. If that fucker doesn't get in the way. You hit land, you keep holding decelerate, because you want to slow down the moment you hit the ground. Boom. Smooth landing. Look at that, it's like a fucking transformer, dude. Like... and the sunroof goes back down unless it's raining, then it stays up.
Great range of wares here.
Paradise for a technophile like you.
And I'll save that video clip to show it to a friend later. I think they'll like it. I'll say that was like 5 minutes. Let's see. Oh, actually a little bit longer. Damn, I was up there for a while. Alright, I'll just do 15 then. There we go. Alright. Beautiful fucking car. Best version of the Regalia. Not only because it can fly, but also just the way it looks. But now you see why the Regalia looks so different when Noctis had it with him in Eorzea during the FF14 crossover event. It was that version of the car.
Cid's friends, was it?
Let's eat some food before we take this fucker down.
Won't be a sec.
Bon appetit.
Sizzling humongo steak. It enables sprinting without expending stamina. Good, I can take off the stamina badge.
Take your pick.
There it is. The Lonely Rumblings and Longwife. Adamantus.
Appreciate it. Take care.
The Adamantus will duck into its shell if you flee from battle. If you wish to rejoin the hunt, you will have to start from the beginning. That's very unkind for a hunt that can take an hour or two if you fight it normally. The citizens have all gone into hiding in fear of the Adamantus. Even Taka's cowering behind his counter. Oh, there it is. That is some loud business. Holy shit. You alright, Taka? No. Thought he would say something. I'm not gonna abort the hunt. So yeah, when you accept this hunt, it's the only one you can have active at one time. You can't have it active with other ones because it makes him spawn like that. You can't do anything else on the map when he's like that. If you move too far away from here... Shut the hell up, asshole! If you move too far away from here, he'll go back into his shell and then he'll abort the hunt for you. You can't have it accepted with other ones. There's no one around. See? Get a better view of this big boy. Don't hit the lamppost. No, 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 no!
Check it out!
Incredible.
You can hit a lamppost as you take off and blow up right there. That was really fucking close. Oh! I don't get tired of seeing that animation. Look at this motherfucker. Dude. He's huge. You can only really appreciate him from way up here. See, he's got the entire rock on his back. That's his shell. There's the rest area down there where we first accepted this quest. Appropriate music for this, isn't it? Sephiroth's theme song. There's its little tail. Are these even legs? I don't even know what they're meant to be, but it's obviously like a sea turtle, not a tortoise. Like it is in FF13 and 14. It's more of a sea turtle shape, but it's over here. Nowhere near the ocean. Isn't that insane? Gigantic, dude. It's amazing to look at. Alright, let's see if I can land on that dirt patch in front of him and we'll take it on. You can get really close to it. Oh Jesus, I didn't want to blow up. Okay. That was close. No, you can't land on it though. The car needs a runway. Alright, start slowing down and descending. I hope I can land on that dirt patch. There we go.
I'm taking pics of whatever catches my
Really? Now?
What did you want to see?
I don't care, dude. We have other shit to do. Shut the hell up.
Me, I guess?
No prob. Leave it to me.
What? No, I was kidding.
That's not what I'm here for. There we go. We're scrapping. Boy, did he ruin that approach by bringing that benign conversation up.
Noct, do you seriously mean to do this?
Noct! Come on, man, Noct!
Oh yeah, we're doing this.
I've heard of moving mountains. But taking one down? That's a twist.
Don't worry, you get all the time in the world for this one. Once you have the hunt like this, you get all the time in the world to take it down. I realized I forgot to reset this. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. He's attacking. Ow. He does it pretty hard. Okay, I just wanted to fill up my armor. This doesn't matter anymore. Alright, let's absorb him. Death will not...
Watch out!
Will not kill him in one instant. But you can still absorb his life force slowly over time by using death. Which is R1 in circle. But it drains your MP. That's why you do this. Instant recovery of MP. There are two ways to kill him. You can absorb his health this way.
Want some?
And eventually it might proc death and actually kill him. Yes, he's susceptible to that. Or you can, if you have max MP, you can do this. Eternal. Banish him to the void. But again, it's a proc. It might not always work. And then you're out of MP. So I'm just gonna keep switching between the two until he dies. Eventually one or the other will proc and we'll win this fight in less than an hour. If I fight him normally, we're gonna be here for like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Want some? No, thanks.
I apologize for the shitty camera. Nothing I can do about that. This game is jank. I said it before.
Now with that attitude, it isn't.
Oh, these guys will help too. Barely. Summons are the most powerful thing you can do in this game, and it barely lowered his life. Look at that. He still has most of... That did like less than 10% of his health. It's just insane, dude. Here, Gladiator, do something. Okay, I guess not. Why did I fall? I didn't even move. I just held down... Game's changed.
Observations? Worry about yourself.
nothing.
No, appreciate it.
Watch out! Watch the enemy's movements. Don't
Right, got it.
There's some great camera angles by now. You can really see the action. Nope. Hate to say it, but this is the fastest way to kill him. One of the two will eventually work. We just have to keep trying. There, at least there you can see how much damage I'm doing. Jesus. And he's dead. Actually... Oh no, I just dropped him. That's right, I forgot about that. He's not dead. I was like, that's not even supposed to die.
Didn't expect this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
One false move and we're done for.
He just gets knocked down after you do so much damage.
No one, Mr. Nice Guy.
Tell him, Prompto. Keep blasting him.
Pretty sure we're doomed.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Wait, I can't.
Team up. Stay close.
Gotcha.
There it is. I don't want to go that far. Nope.
No one, Mr. Nice Guy. Oh yeah.
Nice crits, Prompto. There, we did 120,000 points of damage.
Get back.
Want some?
Gladio.
You made a good dent. Nope.
Yeah.
You notice his face is getting distorted? And his body's starting to float up into the air a little bit? That's not... At first I thought that was some kind of visual glitch, another bug the developer didn't fix. It's actually very much intentional. Do you guys remember what happened to that rhino monster that we killed with the Ring of Lucia? How his body got all warped and he basically become like a skeleton with his flesh barely attached to him.
Stay alert.
Hey, thanks, Ignis.
Want some?
Yeah, that's what's happening to him. As I keep using the Ring of the Lucia, he's starting to get... Well, his flesh is getting devoured by it, so he's starting to get absorbed into the ring slowly. Hold on, I wanted to do the other one. which shows you that you're making progress, and eventually, if you keep trying to absorb him, he will die, without his health having to disappear completely.
We're sorely overmatched, Noct. Let us retreat.
Is it coming this far? No. See, his face is kind of getting sucked into himself, and his horns are like, his mouth is like way over there now. That's very much intentional. It's not a glitch. That hurt. I'm literally eating him, basically, with the ring. Slowly, I'm devouring him.
Want some?
Didn't work. Look how small his arm is now. Oh, I see. It's clipping to the ground because of the clipping's obviously not intentional, but the fact that his body's getting distorted is very much intentional.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Just keep it together, Prompto.
Damn. Oh. I'll either banish you to the void, or you'll get absorbed into the ring. Take your pick, asshole, but you're going down.
Want some? One false move and we're done for. We can turn the tide yet.
His face is unrecognizable at this point. Look how high he's floating above the ground now, too. His body over there. His body's all fucked. Like 90% gone. Just die already. Jesus. Skinny ass shell.
Appreciate it.
He has no face left. But he's still hanging in there. He won't submit. He won't just let go.
We might
There,
actually
he's
do
dead.
this. Keep it up.
He's gone. Absorbed into the ring. Target eliminated. Lonely rumblings and long lies complete.
We actually did it!
Piece of cake, huh?
After an infinite regression, we arrived at an answer. The turtles all the way down.
The frightened citizens have come out of hiding. And the mountain's back. Because you can obviously redo the hunt as many times as you want, just like any other hunt. Side quest super bosses are a one-time thing, but hunts, they can be done as many times as you want. You can keep getting money at least. You get the reward once per playthrough, but you can just use chapter select to reload chapter 15 over and over if you really want it. To farm adamantite bangles. But the money, you don't have to do that. You can just keep redoing the hunt over and over. How long did that take us? Almost half an hour. Like I said, the fastest time I've seen without the Ring of Lucia is like an hour. Over an hour to an hour and a half. So I saved us a ton of time. Even though it might not seem like it, I saved us a shit ton of time. The hell's a car? Hella far away. Get the hell out of here. The Ring of the Lucii was capable of absorbing an entire mountain of a turtle, literally.
Oh.
That's how powerful it is.
Look where you're going! Didn't mean to do that.
Sorry.
Easy to sleep with civilization nearby.
Nothing wrong with the outdoors, but there's definitely safety in numbers.
I'll save that clip for later too. Yeah, it was like 30 minutes, the whole fight. Probably won't save all of it, but just for now, I'll keep that.
Wanna come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure.
There's not even a wall. That's like that elevator all over again.
So how's it going, boys? No surprises.
50,000 gil and an adamantite bangle.
Y'all did it.
Went up to rank 9.
What can I do you for?
A Hand of Mercy. Wow. Got a Centurion bangle for it too.
These nasties here have been a real pain in the rear.
I guess it was worth 5 stars? How many was I at? I think I was at 27, wasn't I? Out of 30 for the previous rank. 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, so it was 5 stars, obviously. I don't know about you, but the money should have been like... Oh yeah, if you repeat it though, it's only 10,000 gil now, instead of 50,000. For how long it takes to defeat that guy, you should be getting like 500 grand for your
Y'all
first time.
take care now.
It should be 500,000 gil for your first time, and then 100,000 every time after that, until you reload the file. Or use chapter select to refresh it properly. My opinion, anyway. But I guess you don't really need gil for too much in this game, so I guess it's not too bad, but still. So let's see, what else is there? Well, let me make it daytime again, but I'm pretty sure that's all there is to show. Well, that's all I want to show for the post-game. Oh! No, it's nighttime. We gotta go do this now, actually. I wanted to at least show the other... demonstrate a little bit of that dungeon I was talking about, that's the jump quest, but I'm not gonna do the whole thing. We gotta go here, right now while it's nighttime. And you have to accept a hidden quest. It's not marked on the map. You have to listen in on a conversation inside of a house or an apartment in Lestallum. You have to listen in through somebody's window at night.
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
Like you? No way.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny body?
Hey, I got muscle. You just can't see it.
If you say so.
You can actually take off his shirt. Like, he's not kidding. Gladio can actually, he does have that. Where is it? It's not this one. This is what you know. It's... If you wear his fatigues, he obviously has no shirt, but he has a jacket. But if you take off the jacket, he gets a tank top. Right? Like that. It's got a little... Presumably the same mark or something similar to what he has on the jacket. I'm not sure. He'll stop fucking moving to face me, but I don't think he will. He's all tatted up. But there's also a quest you can do so you can actually, like, he takes his shirt completely off. Like, actually. I think it's this one. Yep, there it is. Rugged attire. And then you can actually see the tattoos on his body. And of course, you know. For all the ladies out there, you know. Well, not just ladies, you know. It's, yeah. Dude! That's what's on his back? So it's an actual full eagle. I get it. So that's the front of the... Okay. So it's the front of the eagle is what you see on his left pec, but it wraps around to his back and his arms. Is the wings and feathers of the eagle. So it's just one gigantic tattoo. Holy shit, that must have taken forever to get done. Jesus. But yeah, I forgot what quest you have to do. I'm not sure if it's related to the DLC episode or anything, but you had to do something to unlock this. But yeah, obviously this outfit, or lack of an outfit, is very, for a lot of people, very fan servicey. Gotta put some fan service out there for the ladies as well, you know? Not just ladies, like I said. Everyone has different tastes, orientation and all that. But yes, very fan service Gladio. Oh, I forgot to demonstrate that earlier. And like I said, I forgot where you get it to. Pretty sure it's from the DLC episode, though. This ensemble puts Gladiolus in tune with his wild side and exposes his upper body, boosting his strength and perception while reducing vitality. Yeah, like I said, or like the game said before, the outfits actually do change your stats, not just your appearance. Which I don't like, because then you can't make them look the way you want to without affecting their stats. It's kind of annoying. That's what he had on? Yeah. With no jacket, it just lowers the stats. It gives you nothing. Kind of weird. But yeah, you know, that's why there's a glamour system in FF14, because people want to have optimized stats while still being able to look how they want. Still being able to dress their character how they want. In this game, you don't get that privilege, unfortunately. You want your character to have optimized stats for a certain situation or a certain battle, you're gonna have to deal with them looking a certain way, whether you like it or not. Like, for example, while we're on this topic, Noctis can get, like, maximum attack power from... You know his original outfit, right? This? You want him to have more attack power? Take off the jacket. But also, he gets a special... Where is it? The noodle helmet. It looks absurd, but what is its effect? It increases HP recovery rate remarkably. So if you want him to recover HP really fast, you gotta have him walking around looking like this. Having an open cup noodles hat on his head, which just looks absurd. So yeah, obviously I don't like that at all. I'm just kind of like, why can't I just have him look how I want him to look, while still having stat boosts from different gear? Whatever. So I just choose the outfit based on the look I want him to have, and I'm just like, fuck the stat boosts, I don't care. If I'm at a disadvantage, I'm at a disadvantage. Oh well. Oh, I gotta look up where the hell this is. Or we might be wandering around forever. Not to mention the sun's gonna come up in a few hours, I might run out of time.
You're a build.
The women here. Gladio's checking them out. She's like, yo, these chicks are... They're ripped like me. But of course, they work at the power plant. The only people who work anywhere are the women in this town, and they work at the power plant, so it's obviously hard labor. Might be over here, actually. I don't quite remember where the hell you're supposed to hear this conversation. There it is! Found it.
It's
still out there, just waiting to be found.
You're going on about Ravito again? All these years and you still can't give up.
I've long given up, don't you worry. It's just when I gaze at the mountain.
You're reminded of the big haul.
If only I'd come back with it, I would have gone down in history.
Far be it from us to eavesdrop.
A big haul?
And somewhere in Ravito, sounds like.
We could ask the locals about it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thank you again, Louis Swan. I was gonna say, Viv, is that you? The photographer guy? Same voice actor. But no, the guy's name was Vasper. He was talking to his friend Calvin or whatever it is. Calvin Klein, I don't know. Stealing the past. Strolling through Lestalin, the companions over here retired thieves reminisce about the past. It seems some manner of treasure lies unclaimed in the vicinity of the Rock of Ravito. Noctis and his friends vow to do what the thieves could not and locate the treasure. It's not easy. We're not doing this, by the way. I'm just demonstrating a little bit of it just to set it up. Like I said, it becomes a jump puzzle that can take hours. Again, if you do it perfectly, without speedrunning, if you do it perfectly but at a normal pace, it'll take you at least 30 minutes. About 30 minutes, yeah. If you speedrun it, I'm sure people can do it faster, but... Again, that's perfectly, that's without failing. So you're gonna be in there for hours if it's your first time through. I'm not kidding. You'll be in there for hours. First, let me show you what I'm talking about, though. Before I just keep talking about it like that.
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, welcome back. A bite before you hit the road? Of course. Ask me anything.
Quest destinations have been marked on your map. Obtain the thieves' treasure. No new info. Might as well eat something while we're here. Smoked dual horn shank. How much of my food buff is still left before I overwrite it? Okay, yeah, pretty much.
Welcome, boys. Looks like you could use a good meal. So, what do you feel like? It'll be ready in just a tick.
Look out, stomach.
Come again.
Let me see if they comment on it before we... Well, they might comment on it in the car, so never mind. I'll just get in the car.
Time to go.
All right.
Weird. Something someone's... This is awesome!
Why did that happen?
Wow. Awesome.
I shouldn't have taken off. Fucking hell, do we have a... Shouldn't have taken off like that. Every little thing you do can cut off their conversations. I fucking hate it. Yeah, it was this one. 2437. It was before we talked to him, I think. God damn it. Let's hope he still says it. Whatever he was gonna say.
Welcome, boys. Looks like you could use a good meal. Let's get a nice meal in you. What can I get you? Sure thing. Come again.
Where's the shopping bags?
I got them stored over here.
Weird. Something someone said just popped into my head.
What we had in Lestalem?
Yeah, there was a place that smelled fishy.
We got a scent. Now we follow our noses.
Okay, so that's what we missed.
This is awesome!
Wow. Awesome.
Plato just had to agree wholeheartedly there. This is the only way to get there, by the way. You cannot complete this quest without first getting the Regalia Type F. So I'm guessing Type F stands for flight or something? No chocobo or anything is going to get you past that terrain right there. Not even the Regalia Type D. You can't jump high enough. This is perfect for climbing the mountain, considering this music plays in the northern crater. But you need to land there, that strip of land. That tiny-ass strip of land is where we need to land. Then, we'll explore all this area. And there's the ruins they were talking about. That building right there, that's the little dungeon we need to go to. I believe there's a campsite there. Yeah, there's a campsite. Monoth Haven campground. Some of the railways for what's it called? Lestalem's little ropeway or whatever lead here. But yeah, look, there's no way in. You can't make it past this rock terrain without flying over it. So we gotta line up the landing and not fuck it up or we're dead. I'm guessing that's why they're kind enough to give you an autosave right before, you know, right there at where we just ate. Here we go. Judgment Day. Like, some places call that song the final day, actually. So the strip of land is right there, that yellow marker. That's roads are marked like this, green or yellow. Off-road is marked yellow, see? So that's the map's clue for where you're supposed to land, basically. I think I'm lined up well. Start decelerating. Begin descent. You don't want to go too low because you'll crash right into this rock right here. But you need to hit land right there. Keep holding decelerate. L2. Oh! There we go. Made it alive. I'm backing it up because we're going to need the whole runway to take off without crashing also. This is as far as the Regalia can go here too, because the rest is off-road. It's not the Regalia Type D, it can't go off-road, it can only stay on this strip of land, so we're going to leave it here.
Everybody out.
There we go. Oh no! I forgot. We're gonna have to do that again. I forgot to rent a chocobo. Fuck! I am not traversing all this on foot. That is just... We're going back for a chocobo rental post. God damn it, I was there too. I can't fast travel? You have to fly out of here. They don't let you fast travel.
Time to go.
All right.
Well, at least I demonstrated how to land once. As soon as just mash circle, so it takes off as soon as possible, and then tilt down on the stick to pull up, basically. There you go. You're off. All right, time to land somewhere else then. And we died. Flop too hard. That's not actually what it's supposed to look like when you... It's like the game couldn't decide if I landed or not. It like blew up, but then it was like, no, but you also landed. But no, you didn't, so game over. It looks very different when you actually blow up properly and die. Oh, good thing our recent save was here, right? So even if you line up the landing well like I did, you can't land too hard. It has to be gentle. Always save before you take off flying, because you don't have an autosave nearby, you're fucked.
Welcome back. Let's get a nice meal in you. So,
Oh, wait.
what do you feel like? Of course. Ask me anything. What'll it be? Sure thing.
Oh yeah, here it comes.
Come again.
Time to go.
All right.
Weird. Something someone said just popped into my head.
What we heard in Lestalem?
Yeah, there was a place that smelled fishy.
We got a scent. Now we follow our noses.
Seems a little dangerous to take off here. I'll wait for the road to straighten out. Actually, let's see. Can't we take off when it's curvy? Oh, it straightened out right when I did that.
This is awesome!
Wow. Awesome.
I don't think the game lets you fly to Altissia. Across the ocean? I don't think so. No. It turns you around before you even make it to the ocean. And you certainly can't fly over to Niflheim either. Way over there in the west. You're in charge of feeding and raising the chocobo, but they still make you have to rent it every day. Like, pay for it every day. The lighting looks like a car commercial from a magazine or something. Okay. Like, they use this kind of lighting when you see car advertisements in magazines, or like car magazines.
Everybody out.
Sometimes. Till the food runs out, we got infinite stamina again with this meal, so take that off. Put on this.
Let's go.
Oof, yeah, the map here sucks. You kind of just have to wander around on your own.
See you, Slowpoke!
The hell, why did it stop like that?
The hunt is on. How many times?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Oh, that's cool. You can do sharp turns like that. Oh, it's like drifting. Might as well play this. I mean, I'd be running around for a little bit. I would recommend having the MP3 player to listen to music while you do this dungeon coming up, because, like I said, you're gonna be in there for a while. Those dudes just spawned out of nowhere. And there's no enemies in there either, so you won't. The music won't get interrupted like this. It's just a jump puzzle, no enemies. Just a jump puzzle. I don't know how much of it I'll demonstrate, but probably just like 5-10 minutes of it. If that. Here's Monoth Haven, you can camp here.
I'm going on ahead.
Won't know what hit me.
Should be good practice.
Why does hitting halt almost speeds you up for a second? What the fuck? Like you kind of dash forward a little bit. Look at that. You got like a massive spike in speed forward. Tame the thieves' treasure.
Oh, nice here.
Yeah. Aw, thanks, buddy.
This is the place.
This it? The big hall?
We actually found it.
I suppose this makes us legends among thieves.
Sounds pretty sweet. And doesn't look bad.
Forgot the quest ended there. I guess you just get the Magitech core. And the rest isn't even part of the side quest. Alright. Gladiolus, Ignis, and Prompto left the party. You can't see that because my webcam's covering it, but... Pitios Ruins. Ancient Solheim training grounds, situated in southwestern Klein and shrouded in mystery. Hidden among the mountains and conspicuously missing from all conventional maps, these ruins appear to have been all but forgotten in the modern age. Traveling the world is sure to open one's eyes to the sheer variety of climates and cultures around Eos, but the one thread tying all lands together is the presence of peculiar stone structures. The toppled towers and shattered statues seen across the continent are testaments to the artistry and ingenuity of those who came before us, and Pitios may indeed stand as Solheim's crowning achievement. But the most incredible aspect of ancient technology is its ability to seemingly manipulate time-space as we know it. Based on our current scientific understanding, every bend in the fabric of our universe must be counterbalanced elsewhere, and scholars suspect these ruins might be the space in which those interdimensional kinks are worked out. That's an interesting theory. I think this is another one of those deals where you have to come in at night. By the way, the jump quest ends here. It's just out of reach. See, there's an item there. That's your final treasure / reward for completing it. A 30-minute to 1 hour or longer jump puzzle that starts here will end there, and then you drop down here.
Well, Noct, how did you fare?
Fair? Well, there's nothing fair about that place. I give up.
Well, winners never quit, and quitters never win.
Yeah, Gladio teases you when you fail the jump puzzle and come back empty-handed. But, see, for your first playthrough, that doesn't make any sense, because it's like, wait, I didn't even do anything. Why are they teasing me when I just went up to the entrance and I wasn't even allowed in?
Sky's opening up.
Easy
That's
now.
why there's a campground over here. It's gotta be nighttime for it to open up. But yeah, every time you go in there and then you come back out, like if you give up and come back out, they'll tease you like that. And Noctis expresses the frustration a player is usually feeling at that point because it is hard. Especially if you're not a fan of jump puzzles. But if you do complete it, Noctis will say something else. You get rewarded with some unique dialogue where he's like, nope, I did it, you know. And then Gladio eats his words, I guess, or whatever.
Here.
Aranea has agreed to train with you at camp? Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. You can train with Gladio or Aranea. They have special courses. You have to do them in order. RNA, I think, just has one. They're optional little fights. I might do them just as a last minute thing, but first I want to finish showing this off. I forgot she does that for the post game. Okay, Nightfall. Go. Look at how long this song is. Hey, little buddy.
Let's go.
God, I can't see shit now. Even with the flashlights. Remember, the map is useless too. It's zoomed out too far. I think it was this way? Yeah. Okay, we're going in the right direction. I don't know why they put this restriction on this dungeon of all of them.
Dreary.
Like, you don't even fight demons or anything.
Thanks for the ride.
There's no demons, nothing. It's just a jump puzzle. Let's party again. Leave the lights on now. It's an elevator. Yeah, it's not the wall opening up by going down or by moving upwards. You can jump off right there, get a head start. If you're quick enough to react to that. Otherwise you start down here. These, you won't die. There's no danger of death here. I guess we'll just... Yeah, it just warps you back here. You remember how they said, what that file said about time, space, dimensional rifts and all that stuff getting worked out here? That's, yeah, it's tying the lore into why that happens. You're literally being teleported. So, like I said, I'll demonstrate a little bit of this, but not too much. Last time, I've only done this once, the whole thing, and I did it following a YouTube video guide.
Weird.
Nox is gonna talk to himself. No music plays, it's dead silent the whole time, so, you know. It started over just because of... Fuck this song, then. I'm not listening to the whole thing again. Put this one on repeat. Oh, you can only put repeat and stuff in the car. Obviously, at the beginning...
Baby.
At the beginning, a lot of the treasure is simple shit like
Baby.
potions.
Cake, baby.
I get it, Noctis. You feel cocky because you're getting these done, but that's barely the beginning. Smack this with your sword. And it's gone. That makes shortcuts for you to get back to where you were. Yes, the game does have some mercy like that. Because when you fail, you get set back quite a ways. But if you're making these shortcuts as you go, like you should be, and some of them are required to actually make progress forward, then it's easier to get back to where you your last attempt was every time. The song is perfect for this. Bats! But again, they're not hostile or anything wherever they are. Some points I find are easier in first person, by the way. You gotta be careful, when you go into first person, you can start sprinting unintentionally.
Gotta be away.
Why can't I pick that up? Kinda lame. There we go. Didn't reach it. You're supposed to touch that. Now to find where my oh, there's a shortcut. Okay. Try it again. I guess I have to probably sprint like that. Do a sprint jump. What the fuck? Seriously? I think I was sprinting that time too. Isn't even the hard part. It's one of those dungeons where you think you're done with the hard part at there we go. At certain points, And yet there's still more to go. And there's still more to go. Oh, there they are. And there's still more to go. And there's still more to go. Ah, so I did it out of order. We gotta lower this gate first, or raise it up or whatever first. Then do what I just did. And it'll probably get stuck on that treasure chest. And help you get onto that statue. Yeah, I'm starting to remember now. That statue's holding this door closed, so... we gotta do something about that first. See, it's not a linear thing. Not just about timing your jumps, but also knowing where to go. Doesn't look like there's any other way except back the way I came. For now. I'm getting impatient here. Oh right, that just leads here. Oops! The shortcut I already made could have bypassed all that shit. Oh snap! The chase. Again, in some places this song is actually just called Crazy Motorcycle or something. Alright, then I can only think of one other place to go. The good thing about this game's jump mechanic, holding down the jump button does not make your jump go further or higher. You just have to tap it. And you always go the same distance. Oh shit! Oh, okay. I think I found a way. That's cool. No way. No way you're supposed to get that like that. I don't think I got this treasure last time. There's no way I did that. Shit! Okay, I did it. This is what I mean about first person being easier sometimes. Not really. Because then he runs instead of walking. No matter how slow you tilt the stick or whatever. It is easier to turn around like this though. There you go. Okay. A lot of the treasures you find here are for crafting, like upgrading any weapons you haven't finished upgrading, or some miscellaneous treasures to sell off for money, I guess. Not really sure. The main treasure at the end, though, is what you really want. Of course, that's the best thing. Which I think are the Genji gloves. I don't think you actually get those from Gilgamesh in the Gladio DLC. Raise the cage up. Good. Shortcut. Now we can do this again. Oh my god, dude, seriously? Why? Again, I'm glad we have a shortcut now, but... There we go. Boom, baby. You can open the treasure chest first, but you don't lose access to the treasure afterwards. So that's all good. Do it in any order. Blood sword, Barnet bracelet. Now how to get up there though? We'll have to find a way up there, jump on his back, jump on the ball, and then jump that button. Oh, sorry, hit the button. Ball opened up a new path. Oops. Shit.
Give me a break.
Yeah, if you fall to your death, you don't actually die, don't worry. So this is the path the ball was walking before, so now we can go this way. Yeah, that takes a while to come back. I think the MP3 player was made specifically for this dungeon and no other. Since it doesn't have its own background music, and you're gonna be in here for a while, I feel like that's what it is. Oh crap, I'm not gonna make it. Didn't we go this way already? Crap, I think I did. I might have.
That's the trick.
Oh yeah, you have to do it twice. Because now the cage isn't here. So you land on this guy, and you land on the ball. Then you hit this. The gold saucer music, now we're talking. Good old memories of FF7. You guys remember when I said I wasn't gonna do this whole thing? Bam! Pitios Ruins dungeon. Now it starts. Now it has the same old generic dungeon music that any other dungeon has. That was the intro. See? The game barely said the name of the dungeon and started the music, so that was the intro. That was just the beginning. You did that, it's like, alright, congratulations, now start the dungeon. You open the entrance, now you can start. For real. It's your first warning by the game that this is gonna be a while. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, because it only gets harder from here. But it's satisfying though, doing those puzzles. But yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to show, was just the intro. It just kind of keeps going from here. Let's get the hell out of here. No shortcut, by the way, you gotta run back. But trust me, heading backwards is way faster than moving forward. It won't take you too long to go back. It's fine. If you can just remember the way out. Jesus. Not this way. Oh, this way. Don't worry, the elevator will come back. You won't get stuck in here if you do that. It'll come back. This has to reach the top first, and then I'll come back. Any minute now. No? The fuck? Wait, there's a path down here? I don't remember this. Shit, where did this lead? I don't remember this at all. Oh. Oh shit, okay. It was so easy there. I was like, I don't even know where I'm going. Make that jump. Oh. This is a fucking Gladio. I like what he says. Well, you know what they say. He's all, winners never quit, and quitters never win. Oh, I see. So come down here, and then you can use the head as a stepping stone for that. Neato. Well, I missed it. Bastard. I guess I had to get a running jump. I thought I could make it just by doing the regular jog. So did the elevator come back yet? Uh-oh. Guys, I'm a little worried. Oh, there it is, there it is. I want to try to get that treasure, though, before we leave. I want to see what it is. You can get a lot of Oracle Ascension coins from this whole thing. I just got 4 of them from doing this by accident. You gotta know where it's coming. Knock this fucking... Okay, fuck it. It's not worth it. Whatever it is, I don't give a shit. I'm out of here. I've already stayed here too long. I just want to demonstrate the intro to the dungeon, so... Get the fuck out of here. When I do a real attempt for this whole place, which will be post-marathon, after Endwalker, then I'll, you know... I'll get that treasure, whatever it is. It'll probably take the entire stream. It'll just be a comfy, cozy stream where I just sit here doing this and nothing else.
Well, Noct, how did you fare?
Fair? Well, there's nothing fair about that place. I give up.
Well, winners never quit, and quitters never win.
I love how he just says that and nothing else. He keeps his fucking insult simple. Fucking Gladio was busting, you know, Noctis's balls. Return to rest. Does that take us to that campsite or somewhere else? Oh, it can take us back to Golden Key and then we can just call the car from there. But where's the fun in that? Let's take off the car again.
Easy now.
I was in there all night. It's 5 in the morning. Also, I'm not sure, but I think I lost my food buff when I went in there. I don't think the game lets you keep any food buffs, because they don't want you to... I mean, what? The best thing that can help you in there is infinite stamina, which is what I had, and even then, since you're jumping all the time and stopping, it doesn't really help you at all. So I don't see why they would do that, but I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Fuck it, let's stay here at least once.
Nice riding.
Let's call it a day.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Ding ding! did we leave off? I think we ate this thing, didn't we? Yeah, we never actually got to eat the stacked ham sandwich. God, that sounds good right about now. Sure. I didn't know there was a special little animation with the sound effect like that when you got this thing. That's kind of cool. Stacked ham sandwich. Now you know how I got that photo of the Adamantus from before. Flying around in the regalia. A Type F. What the fuck is even this? Dude, look at the details on the leather. The leather interior for the regalia. While it was flying too, he took this picture. You can see the Adamantus. Roaring stuff. I like this shot actually. I know you don't see much, but... And this one too. Keeping that. Alright, we killed the Adamantus.
Not bad.
Riding over to Pitios ruins. Nice. Alright. I'm good here for now. Save. Alright folks, this would have been a longer stream, but like I said, Windows fucked me over. Because fuck Windows, that's why. With its forced updates. So I lost like 2 hours. I would have streamed for another 2 hours. But I'm going to stop here and come back a little later. And don't worry, it's a lot earlier in the day, so I will be back later this time. Unlike last night where I was like, I'll try to be back, but it was already pretty late, so... I will be back later, and we'll do the rest of the post-game content. And hopefully also the DLC. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and take care of some other stuff. And then I'll be back when I'm done with all that, so... Until then, folks, as always, I appreciate everyone who came by to watch, everyone watching in the future. I appreciate all your support on YouTube and Twitch. As always, please take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, look after each other. Please do so. And, yeah, until next time, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We'll see you all later, folks. Take it easy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I should put on the,
Feeling refreshed. Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Camping.
At least for the music.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
For the outro music.